I think remaining flexible in any business is important, and obviously the bigger the business, the more of a challenge that is. I think for small companies, decision making is easy, processes are probably less ingrained in the company. For large companies, it is always going to be a challenge, but then I'd always go back to this idea that it's all about the people. I think you've got to trust people locally to adjust processes so that they fit the local market and don't be too rigid about that.
So with this question, I think it's really important to figure out when you're going to be planned and strategic and we're going to be opportunistic. And so we had a plan and a strategy as a board, and we decided we want to do international expansion from the UK into Europe. We didn't know which country first. We knew where the major countries were we wanted to try, and then we took an opportunistic view. And we had an opportunity present itself, and was really, we're going there first because that's where we have the in the market, and we actually have the right partner. So I think it's this combination of strategy versus just being really opportunistic and seeing what's going to be able to go first when you're looking at an overall plan.
So the flexibility topic is a really important one, right? And if you notice on my previous answers, it's really important to actually have an iterative approach to what you think your success factors are going to be. So I think learning from how some startups actually constantly go through that feedback loop of being able to select the right type of experiences that are going to prove whether they have a differentiated value proposition, and then understanding as they do what is the minimum amount of resources that they need to deploy to have a viable business model, and then actually orchestrating and doing the math of how you're going to actually scale that to grow as fast as you want to grow.
Well, if you network, that counts for a lot, and it's certainly the case that you just need to keep looking at where your competitors are active and where they're not active, and you also need to look at who your target addressable market is. And when you look at that target addressable market, that's what you want to be looking at all the time and how it's changing. That gets you ahead of your competitors.